buy my t-shirt. Good morning, detailing gods. I know you guys are seeing the pollen coming down, as you know, while I'm making this video. And you know what? There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about that pollen, bro. You know, for those who are in states that have a lot of pollen, you know, especially like Florida and Cali and, you know, Texas and Carolina, South Carolina, everybody on the East Coast get this pollen, bro, because there's trees everywhere in most of our cities. But one thing that I do is I concentrate on interior details. I've always concentrated on interior details. That's what I'm saying, right? Paint correction will come in time, right? When I say paint correction, I'm saying like waxing the car, getting rid of scratches, swirl marks, etc., right? But I mean, when you remove tar off a car, that's really paint correction because it's contamination. Either way, here's what you need to do, bro. And here's what I do. I concentrate on the interior details. I put a special out during this whole pollen season. Now, pollen season is like, let's say from May, I'm sorry, my apologies. It's from March till like, I think April, I think it's May 21st. I got to double check that. But I know it's about a month and a half. It depends on what city you're from and how much trees you have. But here in North Carolina, I think it's May 21st is when our pollen season ends. And what happens with the pollen season, because the balance has to be restored, right? So in nature, it's going to start raining a lot to get rid of the pollen. That's what's going to happen. It'll start raining a lot to get rid of the pollen. So you got to deal with the rain, and you also got to deal with the pollen, right? In some places, sometimes in North Carolina, you can clean a car, and I'm telling you, within 4 minutes, that joint is back green. Within 4 minutes. Now, here's where I will, this is where you will make a lot of money at, bruh. For you guys that do traditional detailing, like you got a pressure washer and you got a tank, this where you kill it at, bro. And I'm going to break down the strategy for you. You have to go into fleet washing, right? During this pollen season, we ain't trying to freaking, look, bro, I ain't trying to be out here washing cars all day long, right? We want to get the big money, right? But with fleet washing, if you need to make a few dollars, let me tell you how I got 17 dealerships in about 30 days, right? This is how I did it. I did it not during pollen season, but I just did it, all right? It's best, this strategy actually works better before tax season, all right? But during pollen season, just try it out. So I went to every dealership, right? I think you guys probably, you know, if you don't know the video that I did a long time ago, it's a very popular video on how to get dealerships, or now is the time to get dealerships, right? So you go with the dealerships, all right? Now, we're not trying to do any details, all right? Because most dealerships, they already got their detailers, right? They are, well, not really detailers. They call them detailers, but they're really just some nice guys that clean cars. You know what I'm saying? That's all they are. And well, except for the used dealership, some of those guys are so cheap, bro. They will have crack heads or base heads or peel heads to clean their cars. You know, they wouldn't pay for somebody professional, and that's cool. You don't want to work with someone who's cheap. You know, but this strategy is going to work for you. All right. Now, I would go to every dealership. All right, I would dress very professional, not overkilling it. You know, a nice polo shirt, some slacks, or some jeans, and some dress shoes, but not the dress shoes that's like with the soft bottom, so it's like sneakers, but they real shiny. right? And I have my brochures, I have my car. Shirt, bro. About my t-shirt. I have everything. And I just concentrated on fleet washing. All right, so I would charge a guy $3 per car to rinse off his car. Every car on the lot. And I would tell them that it has to be a minimum of 50. So it's about $150 per week every time I come by. We have to come by once a week. In pollen season, we come by twice a week. All right? Twice a week. But now you're doing it at not $3 a car. You're going to do it at 75 cents per car. Okay? Now I know you're like, oh my God, that is nothing. I'm not getting paid nothing. You're still getting 150 per dealership. All right. Now, if the guy's not that smart, he might do the math in his head, but his math is going to be like, okay, well, that's not too bad. $150. All my cars stay clean every week. Right? And then he going to try and say, okay, well, look, man, $150 is a little too much. Can we do it for 100? And say, yeah, but you got to have, a minimum of 50 cars. That's fine. 100. $100 a week, right? 50 cars. All you're doing is rinsing them joints off and keep it moving. There's a faster way of getting them done. And I'm going to get into it in this video, all right? So you're just rinsing them off. This is what we did. We rinsed them off. We dried them, right? And then we cleaned the windows and put tire shine on it. All right, but we use good tire shine. So those cars, if it's not a car lot that has like a dirt road, like dusty, if it's not real dusty, then the tire shine should be good. But if the road real dusty, next time we come through, we got to shoot off the tire shine because the dirt sticks to the tire shine and it makes the tires look dirty. So in case it's like that, we don't put no tire shine on them, right? And we let the dealer know. Normally we put tire shine on them, but your lot is so dusty, it's gonna just waste our money. And so I put the good tire shine on there on lots that are really good. I would tell you guys now knowing what I know now, that I wouldn't do it like that. I would just, this is how I would do it. And this is for guys who got pressure washers. I would go get a deionizer. Deionizer. All right. What it does, it takes the contamination out of the water so that when you spray it on a car, it doesn't leave any spots. It's called a spotless rinse. This is what they have inside of car washes. The reason why I know that is because I was renting a car wash at one time, right? one of the automated ones. And it was beautiful, man. I got pictures of it, but I'm not going to upload it on the video in this one. Anyway, it was beautiful. And so this deionizer, what it does, it takes the metals, the contamination out of the water. So when you just spray it, when you spray the car, it's clean. Right? There's nothing you have to do. You just spray the dust off. There's nothing else you don't have to touch the windows. You don't have to touch the rims. You don't have to touch nothing. That mug just clean. Right? Now, once you get the deionizer, it is such a good weapon in your auto detailing artillery. It go hand in hand with a pressure washer, bro. It's like your Chewbacca. I'm telling you. You get one, it's like having Chewbacca with you, bro. Because what's going to happen this summer is it's going to get real hot. You're going to be putting that soap on that mug. You're going to be trying to scrub that mug off. It's going to be burning that mug. The car going to be hot. You're going to get water spots all over the car. Then you got to wax it and wipe it off and fight these little water spots down, man. Man, forget that. Nah. Just spray this joint off with the water. Special water. It's like holy water, dude. Holy water. Right? And you just simply spray off the car. All right, now you can do this now with the policy. Now that works great for dealerships, right? If you get a good dealership during this time, then you can actually just service their clients, right? You ask the dealer. So if you land a deal with the dealer, you know, some of you guys got to call me so you can get the script, right, on how to win the dealerships. I had an ebook out. I wrote a long time ago how to get dealerships. I need to update it though. That joint is old. I need to write a new one. But because cats coming out, like with a dealership work, it's okay money, right? I don't mess with dealerships at all. And a lot of veterans that I run with don't play with dealerships at all, bro. At all. But for you guys who, like, if you need extra little bread, this is what you do, right? You do fleet washing, all right? You do fleet washing, man. You just rinse off all the cars. That's it. Now, you can do this for commercial buildings, too. So the regular people who are out here who need to get their car clean, who going to be like, I'm telling you, bro, you have seen this. Every pollen season, you go past that big car wash, that mug got cars stretched around the freaking block. And ain't none of them call you. Why? Because, you know, I understand, y'all, I'm expensive. I ain't going out there for like $5, $10, bro. I ain't going out there for $5 or $10. You know what I'm saying? But if you can knock out 10 of them at one time and make $50 and you didn't have to put no effort in it, right? So if you charging $10, right? So what's really quick is if I don't suggest you do this as a newbie, but if you a veteran, if you know how to handle acid, if you know the power of acid, my brother, if you know the power of acid, then this will help you out, because the only thing you got to do is all right, so you would hit the tires, or you would hit the rims with the acid to get all that mess out, right? You hit the rims first. This is prepping it. You hit the rims first. Then you take your degreaser, your green degreaser, spray it across the front for the bugs, right, on the front bumper, window, and like back of the mirrors, and like right in front of the top window, front roof. Right, because you get bugs at the very front, right? So you hit those spots, fender and the fender guards with the high power degreaser, not that watered down mess y'all be buying from the dollar store. That ain't gonna work. Also might work. I ain't gonna lie to you, also might work, but I wouldn't suggest you spray Awesome on like a, you know, $90,000 car. Just saying. So you prep it like that. Right? It takes you about, if you got your bottles already set up and ready to go, it should take you about 4 minutes to do that, right? Two-handed, right? Acid in the right, degreaser in the left. Shirt, bro. About my t-shirt. Boom, 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 all the way around the car. Shoot that mug like freaking Boba Fett from Star Wars. My man that got the 2 guns with the freaking mask. Yo, choo 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 choo. That's how you shoot that mug, bro. Right? Then you take your deionized water through the pressure water. Let me explain exactly what it is. It is like a filter, so it just filters out the water. So once the water is filtered out, it goes into the pressure washer. All right, at least that's how mine was set up. It comes out of the tank into the deionizer, then from the deionizer into the pressure washer. All right, so the pressure washer stay clean all the way through and through, and that'll help your pressure washer last longer. All right, so then at this point, only thing you have to do is just simply rinse this joint off. Right, everything should come off easily and quickly. You should be able to knock out a car if your stuff is set up correctly, where you ain't got to get out and, crank up the pressure washer, you know what I'm saying, like 50 times, or you ain't got to do a whole lot of moving around. If your setup is correct and you can turn on that pressure washer and it's about a 10-minute wash is what I'm saying, a 10-minute wash, right? Because it's going to let that joint air dry. If you got a blade, it'll go a lot faster. And what I mean is a blade is like one of those drying blades. It's made out of rubber. You just simply rub it across the car and it just throw the water off. Just throw the water off. If the car's been detailed, it'll work a lot faster. You should be able to get it done in like 7 minutes. Because I'm telling you, you don't really got to touch the car at all. Right? So if you're able to knock out 10-minute car washes, just the outside. I ain't even talking about like putting no tire shine on there, bro. Nothing like that. Just the outside. Most women don't care. Most women just don't want it. If you know that your clientele should be mostly women. At least mine is. And it might be because it might be because I look so good. I don't know. And women just want to work with me. No, there's more women on the planet than men. Men normally clean their cars. Some of them. Some of them don't. Some of them will keep them clean, but they won't detail it. They'll hire me to detail it. And some of them who are really, really busy, like a lot of homies that's real busy, that's getting money, they'll get their cars clean. They will not waste time cleaning the car because they're not car washers. They are whatever they are. And that's what they do to make money. So instead of spending 4 hours trying to get this daggone car looking nice and good and clean, I could have spent 4 hours getting $400 an hour, if you understand the concept. So he hires someone to clean the car, and that's where you come in to get this money. So 10-minute washes, right? So if you have a bulk account, and by bulk account, like a corporate account, right? Let's go ahead and get into the good stuff. You have a bulk account where like you got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cars, bruh. It's you go out there and make you go out there and do like 60 cars, bro, at $10 each, you make $600, bro. And I'm telling you, but you got to get your practice at the dealership, right? To learn how to you just line them joints up. I'm telling you, 2 people, I paid my man. Really, to be honest with you, it's like 3 people. 3 people, right? We got to get 60 cars a day, though. 60 cars a day. Okay? Now, if you have all the 60 cars in one spot, kudos, bruh. I'm gonna teach you on that real quick, and then I'm gonna go to that different drop. I'm gonna show you how we gonna finagle this joint. All right, so you got the bulk account, okay? How do you get the bulk account, Prince? All right. Well, good brother, you have to look and see where everything is at, man. You have to know your opportunity. All right. Now, I would love to tell you just, yo, bro, just walk in the building, introduce yourself, and bam, that's how that joint work. Not really. Not really. Not in most cases. In some cases it do. It depends on the size of the corporation you're dealing with. If you're dealing with cars that's like $5, 600 cars parking at a building like a corporate building, you can't just walk in there like that. No soliciting. And I'm going to keep repeating this until you get it down in your soul. Soliciting is trying to get something from someone. That is the definition. Soliciting is trying to get something from someone. But if you do a demonstration and they ask you, how much do you charge? Can I get some information? It's no longer soliciting. I hope that made sense. All right. To get inside of that corporate building, in some cases, you have to look around other resources that are around, right? So if there's a gas station nearby, let's see if we can put some flyers in that gas station. All we need is one person from over there. All we need is one. Once you get the one, you tell them, hey, man, I got this bulk deal for like, $10 a car. We watch the outside of the car, da-da-da-da-da. Now, some people going to want you to get the inside of the car. That's where you murder at, right? Because that's going to slow you down, right? So anybody who want the inside of the car, you tell them straight up, yo, it's $50, right? And I'm talking like just vacuuming and wiping down the dashboard, bro. It's $50. And they're going to be like, well, that's too expensive. I can do it myself. And somebody going to say, yeah, go ahead and get it done, right? So let's go back to your team. You got 3 people, okay? 3. I know this work because, bro, last year we did 94 full details in one corporate building. I probably won't. I'm going to keep doing it, right? Because I got to deal with my man. And North Carolina detail is definitely getting in contact with me. So, because I'm going to need some help. I need some help. Anyway, the corporate account, man, you get one. Your team is like 3, maybe 4 guys. Again, 60 cars, that's $600. All right? $600. Okay? So you got 3 guys. Okay? You being the 4th. Right? Or you not even being on the scene. Me, I won't even be on the scene, bro. I won't even be on the scene. So, your team, 1 guy spray, of course. 1 guy drive. Like, we don't want to waste time. Like, unless you got like a 600-foot water hose, you a beast. That's too much water hose, bro. She said it's too much. Take it out. It's too much water hose, right? But you need somebody to drive, right? Drive next to the vehicles, okay? And somebody shooting that joint, my man degreasing and putting the acid on there, right? But you got to move fast with that acid. I ain't about to get into a whole class about how to use the proper way of using acid. I don't want to get into a whole class. However, if you want to know about it, call me, 919-972-8063. I got this seminar coming up real soon. I want you guys to check that out. Let's see. We got... So I hope that you understand that structure. Let's go with the payment, right? Now, when you doing stuff like this, you want to have a sign-up sheet. All right, you don't want to just pop up and be like, yo, you got 35 cars today. No, I need to know how many cars I'm going to have, right? So once you get that one person from the gas station or wherever you can put your flyer at, I don't care, yo, bro, I'll put that joint on the side of the road. I went to this joint. It's a prestigious golf club in Hillendale, in Durham. Prestigious. I had bought some expensive yard signs, man. Expensive joints. I put up their car detailing for $100. They took my sign and threw that joint over the river. Right? But I did it. I ain't need but one. And I got one. I got one. And it worked. All right, so now I want to go into how to organize this. All right? How to organize it with the client. Right after this. Buy my t-shirt. All right, let's organize this joint. All right, excuse me. Back in the day, I would have paper. I would get the one client. I would have a sign-up list. Everybody would sign up. I know how many calls I would have from day to day. All right, with those big accounts, especially the ones with like the 90 full details. Woo, woo. It's a lot of hard work, bro. It was a lot of hard work, man. A lot of hard work. But pays off pretty well, man. Pays off. It's like a $7,000 week, bro. $8,000 week right there, bro. So it's wonderful, man. Wonderful once you get paid. Once you get past all them calls, it's wonderful. But once you get past all them calls, bro, you like, man, I feel like quitting. Anyway, now, instead of using a paper system, what I set up is a VIP link. All right. So the name of the company is Northwestern. Let's say that's what the name of the company is. The name of the company is Northwestern. So I built a capture page on my website just for Northwestern that no one else can get in there except for Northwestern members. Right? I give them a keychain that I created. I'll let you guys know about the keychain later on. So every member has a keychain. You should have your VIP members have keychains too. Right? What does your VIP member has? What is it that is really going to make things work for you? Right? What are you offering your clients for VIP? Right? That's something you need to think about. So let's just assume it's like 50% off whatever detail we have. Regular price. Right? Regular price. Right? And 10% off specials. Right? So with the VIP, you know, some clients I get them to pay every month. Or some clients you can get them to pay every month, where it's like $20 a month. And the only thing you got it normally is $40 a month. They get it at $20 a month. And you just come by and like clean their car. That's it. It's just a car wash. But it's just nice to have. You know? Or they get a, you know, half off on a full detail. The main thing is you have constant contact with your clients. The keychain has a QR code on the back of it. You scan it with your phone. It tells you all the information about the client or how many washes they had or whatever, bro. Whatever you want to know about it, right? I can make the QR code do whatever I want it to do. Okay? So look out for those keychains when I start selling them joints. If you want to get fast access to it, then you got to call me because I'm not dropping any pictures on this joint right now until I got the product completely done. All right, so I set them up with the VIP link. They got the VIP keychain. All right, or you can have the VIP business card or however you want to work this joint. Right, but the link is what's most important. You want the people to sign up on the link. So when they sign up on the link, it automatically lets you know that I'm doing a freaking Honda. I'm doing 4 Hondas, 5 Jaguars, 3 Mercedes-Benz, 52 Lexuses, and 1 Nissan. Right? You know that's what I'm going out to do. Right? And it's organized. Now, the people can pay you online. So you ain't got to get no extra cash while you out there. Right? You just already been paid. Sometimes you already been paid for the job before you even go out there. And usually it's the second time you go out there. The second time, because this is like a month-to-month thing. Right? Sometimes it's every 2 weeks with some of these corporations. Every 2 weeks. And then these people tell people about you. If you have a great, fantastic personality, and I know it's like very hard to work in, like if you got this much work in front of you, it is very hard to pay attention to the clients when they come out and want to talk to you about the car, right? Because you might miss a spot because you're going so fast. You might miss a spot. But if you miss a spot, it's okay because it's only $10. You're giving them a $40, $50 car wash for $10, right? But you want to give them quality of $50. All right, give them quality, right? And if you had another guy that can go behind your 3 guys, another guy who would do like spray wax on all the cars, because all he doing is wiping them down, right? 60 cars, man, shoot, you can get that done in freaking 1 hour. Just spray them joints down and buff them. So my man got to have, that's just for you dope, bro. So the spray wax that I use, it's a good tip for the newbies. If you use it on the windows, it make the windows fingerprint resistant. Fingerprint resistant. And so it adds Rain-X effect. Quick wax is wax. It repels water. Mine's repel fingerprints. So you put it on the mirror, you can't get fingerprints. You use it on the inside, especially with customers with small children that love touching the window. As soon as I see that, as soon as you see like a whole bunch of fingerprints on the window, use that spray, bro. Well, you ain't got it, so you got to get it from me. So I use that spray, skirt, wipe that mug in, and then I touch it with my own fingers. If you ain't got no grease or nothing on your fingers, that you cannot leave a fingerprint. You put it on the mirrors too. Now, if they got greasy chicken on they fingers, then that, yo, bro, come on, man. You know, ain't nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna come back out there and I'm gonna charge them twice. But anyway, that's what you want to use, right? So if that 4th guy, he that's your killer. That dude right there is like in the 300 or even in any really military battle. Once you done freaking, let's say we just battled somebody, you done just murked the whole squad that came in, right? You done killed everybody, right? But these were quick kills, right? Quick kills. So while our army is advancing in the front line, doing these quick kills, and some of these guys are not killed. Some of them just got like their arm off. Some of them just got their leg missing. Some of them just got stabbed in the stomach, and he trying to get to a sword. So you got your cats in the back. These like older seasoned cats though, right? These cats really can scrap. But they just like, them just stab my man in the throat. Up, you're dead. Stab him in the back. Yep, that's all he's doing. Shirt, bro. Buy my t-shirt. Right? And that's my man at the end. Right? They got a little bit of tar right here. Let me get that off. Boom. Spray this mug down. Let me get a wool. Get a wool. If you can do it fast with a microfiber towel, some spray wax, and a wool cloth, right? A good microfiber towel though, a wool cloth and a good wool cloth. If my man dope, he really want to bring out like a wool polisher, a wool polisher. If my man can polish like because you put the spray wax on, right? The way you do it is you put the spray wax on the car. Let's say the fender. You put the spray wax on. You take your microfiber towel, you know, just blend it in, make it look good, right? And you're going to have blemishes in it based upon the color of the car and the heat and all that stuff and how much you sprayed on there, all right? So, but you want it dry, all right? Then you would take your wool pad or your wool cloth and just polish it in. Don't spray no more on it. Polish that mug in. Use like, it's like coloring. And you polish that mug in to where that mug is like, it's looking like freaking glass, bro. And it takes hardly no effort. If you got a good quick wax. If you don't have a good quick wax, it's going to look like trash. You're going to be wasting your time. Good quality products make a good quality car. It helps you with your detailing business. It helps you move faster with quality, and you feel better. What I understand now is that some guys are not charging enough because the type of quality, the type of chemicals that they're using, they know they're only getting like $5 chemicals or $2 chemicals here and there, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Buy low, sell high, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's the quality. It's not so much as how much it costs, right? But but I understand that if my wax, one of my waxes that I use costs $20 for a quart, right? But my wax is freaking phenomenal, bro. My wax like shoot, bro. Anyway, you can rub my wax on this mug like lotion. I wear it on a car like lotion. That mug make that car pop, bro. You ain't even, to be honest with you, I can use my wax. I ain't even got to use water. The car can be dirty. I can wax this mug with dirt on the car, and I still clean it with the joint on there. And I guarantee this mug, without scratching it, bro. Without scratching it. I got to get into this daggone. Anyway, all right, let's set that up. All right, so now that's a corporate thing. Now this works with smaller businesses as well, like old girl that own a nail salon or the hair salon, bro. Go talk to her. She ain't gonna bite you. Work out a good deal with her so she can make some money, man. Right? Right? You get this is called cross advertising. Okay, this is cross advertising. I like to use Kiki. Right? So if Kiki hair salon, right? Go up to Kiki hair salon, ask Kiki, hey, I'm looking for Kiki. Hey, Kiki, my name is Prince. I'm with North Carolina Mobile Detailing. I want to know, if I give you a great deal to clean your car, is that your Benz outside? Because Kiki drive a Benz. I said, that Benz dirty as a mug, Kiki. Yeah, I know. I was supposed to take it down to. I know. Look, this is what I do. If I can sit down with you and set up something, can I take you out to lunch or something, like straight up business? Or can I just talk to you? Now, at the point when I'm asking her out for lunch, she already blushing. Right? Because this guy's really serious about what he does. Because what you're asking her is basically, I want all your clients. We ain't in the same field. Right? But you want, you got to get the bread. Got to get the bread. Plus, it's going to help out all those women. Right? And you set up something to where, you set it up to what women like. Right? Not just, you can do the $10 thing. That works. I mean, it's all good. But they're going to want something extra. I forgot to mention this too. When you're doing those big accounts for like $10 a car, you're making $600 a day. Somebody's going to ask you to do the inside. You got to have your prices so high on the inside that they'll say no. If they say yes, it's worth to go ahead and just stop and go ahead and clean it. But you want them to say no. All right. So if they want the inside done, tell them that we can do a vacuum cleaning. We can do vacuum and, dashboard protection. Like your package is vacuum, dashboard protection, windows, and middle console detail. Right. No shampoo, none of that stuff, right? I'll break it down to you some other time exactly how you should wordplay this joint. But it's $60. Vents and steering wheel, all that stuff, because these joints be dirty, bro. In a female car, like that steering wheel got so much makeup on it, them daggone turning signals got makeup on it, the freaking mirror right there in the driver's seat, that joint makeup everywhere, bro. Everywhere in the driver's seat. So that take time. So $60. Oh, that's too expensive. Okay. Well, maybe next time. If they say, okay, well, you going to do all that? Yeah, go ahead and get it done. They go and get it done then. Everything stop. Do the last car, take all the squad, except for my man. If you got my man in the back waxing, he should be going kind of slow. He the last guy to leave, right? He should drive his own car. Okay? He should drive his own car because he's the last one to leave. All right, because he like a tail. He comes behind you. All right, again, he's the guy killing. He's doing the kills. And make sure you trust that guy that he gonna kill and not trying to just rush through some daggone cars, bro. Right, because at $600 a day, like, you can tell my man, you get my man, like, you already got, you got to pay for the chemicals, okay? We know that. If we all came up in one van, then you got to pay for gas if this your chemicals in your van and all that stuff. So you got to pay for all that stuff. So let's just say that's $100. So we got $500 left over. All right. Now we got to pay 4 people. All right. Now this should take about 8 hours. Okay. That's $80 per person if you paying them like that. $80 per person. So really you're getting about $80 per person. Now your profit is at 220, 40, 60. I think that's right. I could be wrong. You can check my math. Cats be getting on there like, you dummy. You don't even know your math. Yeah, I get math wrong too. Yeah, like you ain't never got a daggone math problem wrong. So I think your profit will be around 240, 260, right? Somewhere around in there, right? That's still a good day. And you ain't touching none of the cars. I ain't mentioned you touching the car at all. If you want to go out there and talk to the customers, that's cool. I'll go out there and talk to them. Because if you ain't doing nothing else, if you ain't watching another car, you need to go out there and talk to them. Check on your boys. Make some videos. Make some commercials. Market your business, bro. Market your business. Right? Let's see what else we got. All right, let's get back to Kiki. Back to Kiki. If she want, now here's the whole thing. Here's the plan, bro. If you have a detailed design for the interior for a female, it's awesome. It's awesome, right? But there's certain things there's certain things that females like in their cars. Some of you guys already know, but for the ones that don't know, I'm gonna let you know. They want it to smell good, bro. They want the car. They don't. Now, what really kicks butt was like a even Steven, right? And I dare you guys to try this. I dare you guys to try this, all right? I want you to go to the dollar store, make this investment, right? Just invest in your own chemical, bro. Just try to, okay? Just deal with me for a second. Go to dollar store. This is a real simple chemical. Go to the dollar store, buy you some Pine Sol. Okay? You take the Pine Sol, you cut it 50-50 with water, right? So you're going to buy, let's say you buy a gallon. Now you have 2 gallons. Okay? Then, if you're really dope, you want to boil it, and then you want to boil it. You want to add some. I'm not going to give you the whole I'm not gonna give you the whole chemical plan, right? But just know, if you do this part just alone, just put water in it and Pine Sol in it, okay? Now, because you put the water in it, it is no longer Pine Sol. You have now created something different, okay? This is no longer copyright. You're trying to, because what happens is, what people do, you can't take somebody chemical, then put your sticker on it unless they give you permission and say it's mine, unless they give you permission. But you can't take somebody chemical. That's what they do. That's what corporate America do. That's why you got a Burger King, a McDonald's, or Walmart. That's why you got all these different things. This competition, bro. It's competition. So you take the Pine Sol, you mix it now with something different. You can call it Boogie Woogie, whatever, right? But use this Pine Sol just on the carpets. If you're really dope, you can use it on the carpets, dashboard, seats. It will not dry out the leather. It will not dry out the dashboard. It will clean it. And I guarantee your customer will say, shit, they would take a really deep breath and say, oh my God, it smells fantastic. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Now, but that's just a clean smell. Like, so in my house, I like my house to smell like Pine Sol. That's the smell I like. Right? So I even got some of the trees that's just hanging out and just hanging in my house. You know the trees that you put in your car? I put the mugs in my house. Right in my closet, in the bathroom, as soon as you walk in, and I clean the floor with Pine Sol. So I'm very good with Pine Sol, right? But it's cleaner. And then you can, to be honest, with Pine Sol, you can clean windows, but I wouldn't do it on tinted windows. I wouldn't do it on, I would do it on factory tinted, but not like any other tinted. Not the cheap tint. Now, if you see tint on there, if it's cheap, like if that joint turning purple, like, ugh. Just use water on the windows. Just use water. If you, it's not the, on windows, just real quick, tip for my newbies. You can use just water and, you can use water and baking soda. You can use water, and I'm not going to give you the correct measurements because you need to come to my class. You can use water and baking soda and some salt. Shake it up, right? Boil that mug. Shake it up. Boil it. Break it down, and you can use it on any kind of window. But your microfiber towel has to be right, too. You can't use cheap microfiber towels. It's not going to work on the window that well. You want to use something that's very soft, but captures a lot of dirt. All right? Captures a lot of dirt. Microfiber towels that where I use this joint like 4-5 times, then I could throw it away. Not ones that you can use one time and then throw away. All right? Because I went through it too, man. I used to go to the dollar store and buy those microfiber towels from the dollar store. I buy them joints up, bro. But I found out that them joints, man, not the best thing to buy. But I understand the struggle. When you got to do what you got to do, bro. You got to do what you got to do. So, I want you guys to check out my conference. If you're willing to go, I'll give you an update every week. All right, I'm thinking about putting it back a little bit. It's getting kind of close. It's already April. I was like, April 20th, man. I'm trying to do it. I might have to push it back a little bit because the Penthouse, I'm having it at the Penthouse and the Durham Hotel, right? But I got to wait. But I found out that the Penthouse is kind of, anyway, I'm telling you, my detail seminars is freaking fire, right? It's fire. We going to detail something dope, right? We going to learn information that's going to propel you into a greater future. A successful, prosperous future with your auto detailing business. I hope I said something to bless you. Till next time, Grind Time Prince, Beast Mode Marketing. Bro, buy my t-shirt.